Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers taking on the Baltimore Orioles. First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. So here's the lefty, Cade Povich.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Over to first, and he saved.
Betts is definitely one of those guys that excels at everything he does, Boog. In terms of baseball, he can do it all. He's won World Series, batting titles, gold gloves, and everything else you can think of.
Mookie Betts will make his way to the plate. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. And safe. It's a stolen base. Man at second. Got him looking. 1 away. Here comes the 2024 World Series MVP to the plate. Freddie Freeman was good all postseason, but man, the World Series was something else.
Yeah, probably the easiest MVP choice of any World Series, which is especially impressive with the amount of superstars on the Dodgers. Freeman tied a World Series record with 12 RBIs, and we'll never forget that walk-off grand slam in Game 1.
And they put the tag on him for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now at Oriole Park. And on the mound in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
He's got that splitter, and it's a pitch that swings and misses, come fast, and they come often. Very difficult to pick up out of his hand.
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the second baseman, Jackson Holliday. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
1-2.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Some high cheese for strike 3. Here's Adley Rutschman. Late with the swing there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Tyler O'Neill. 2 down, nobody on. Hits the corner at 98 for a strike. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout when you get.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Back here in Baltimore, top of the second. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Rutschman gathers, throws to first, gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike. Will Smith to the plate. The 1-1. And that one is inside. Popped foul out of play off to the right. 1 out, base is empty. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
The right fielder,
Michael Conforto will climb in. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. No score here in the second. And now it's 3-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And we're back. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop, Gunnar Henderson.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
And here it comes. A little out front there as he swings through it.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Cedric Mullins, the next to hit for the Orioles. Back there. Can't get the glove to this one. It falls in. Caught in a rundown now.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Now this is in the air down the line. Conforto. And that will end the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Max Muncy at the dish. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
On the ground to third. They get the out on Muncy.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Tommy Edman at the plate. And that's down and away. Got him swinging. Rutschman fires over to first. And that quickly 2 away. Andy Pajas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that.
Grab a partner, join their hands. I don't do it for the game, do it all for the fans. It's the travel in the world, blessing the land with all the madness going on. Feel good to jam.
Back now at Oriole
Leading
Park.
off,
Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Boom.
1-2.
That's cheddar, baby.
Headed down the line. And that will drop foul. Outside.
Boog, it looks like somebody missed the swing sign. That's the first pitch this team's taken for a ball all game long.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Now a chance for Heston Kjerstad. Yeah, that's fouled off. Mountcastle on at first, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. Here's a speed threat, Jackson Holliday. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. That's a strikeout. Ohtani sends him packing. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. Pitch misses there. Ball 2. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the third. Slides, but he can't come up with it. They'll throw to third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Back here in Baltimore, on to the 4th. And now here's the Dodgers' designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani. And a swing and a miss there.
1-2.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Not in time. He's safe.
Really nice job, a 2-strike hitting in that at bat. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for
Shohei on the go. In the air, left side. O'Neill sizing this one up. Brings it in. And there's one away. And here's Freddie Freeman.
Runner, yes,
to first, and they've got him picked off. Now they've got him in a rundown. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's his 8th strikeout of the game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Tyler O'Neill. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Gunnar Henderson, the next to hit for the Orioles. And strike 2.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Laureano comes up to hit.
The designated hitter,
The 1-1.
Laureano.
And a swing and a miss. All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next pitch misses. And the count now even up. Fans another, and that's 3 straight. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 1 down. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished A little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. This to third. Whips it to Mountcastle, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and now it's going to be Cedric Mullins.
Right.
Swing and a miss
1-2.
as he was out front that time. That one 95 to finish him off. And next for the Orioles, Jordan Westburg. Swings and chases a low one there.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Lifted in the air out to left. Hernandez settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out. Out number 2. Ryan Mountcastle, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 outs. Mountcastle tries to hold up, appeal to first. No swing. Just missed. Caught and missed. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the K's. That's top of the 6th inning. Here's Max Muncy. That funky Muncy. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Now back.
And here comes Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
And that's a little bit high. And that's ball 2. And that's in the dirt.
Full count.
This one in the air, right field. Kerstead makes the catch for the out. 2 down. And now the center fielder, Andy Pajes. Up the middle. Holiday on the run, throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Well, we go bottom 6 and into the box for Baltimore. Heston Kerstead. And that one almost got him. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
So the batting order turns over. Jackson Holiday getting ready to hit. And that's outside. 2-1. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground right side. Steps on first for the out. So next to hit for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. Pajes makes his way towards it. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
The tag at third, and he's out. And that is back here in Baltimore, top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Inside corner for a strike, and the count is 1-2.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Got him swinging, and that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Up next
Here's
to bat,
Mookie now.
The shortstop, Mookie Betts.
There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. So a lefty out of the pen, Cionel Perez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Go ahead run on base. And now Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs. That one finds the zone. And now 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
That was pretty nasty. Bottom of the inning. Leading off Gunnar Henderson.
The shortstop,
The
Gunnar
2-1.
Henderson.
And downstairs.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one's carrying.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the yuck, but you didn't make a. Even if you made it, she ain't never coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of her ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. They told me slowly is the fastest way.
And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Minnesota Twins. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this.
And now, please welcome your Minnesota Twins.
into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now,
First
please
pitch
welcome
coming your way next.
your Baltimore Orioles.
First pitch moments away. And today's starting pitcher, Matt Bowman.
Well, he features a lot of
Leading
arm
off
side
tonight
run
for the
on his
Mets,
fastball.
the
Now, to
shortstop,
opposite-handed hitters, it can be good. You get your arms extended. But for same-side hitters, it can run in on your hands and really tie you up. So you've got to force him out over the plate if you're hitting from the same side that he throws. We'll see if this lineup can figure it out and if they can square that running fastball up.
And that's way high. 1-2 to count.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second, the right fielder, Juan
Soto now. Tap foul at the plate.
There's no way around it. Soto is one of the most exciting players in baseball. His hitting skills are so advanced, you'd think he'd played in Major League Baseball in a different life or something.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. He sends it out of here. It's 2-0. Here's Pete Alonso. Hit on the ground to short. Henderson over to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Brandon Nimmo. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Checks over to first, back safely. And now it's Mark Vientos. That's a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out. Now at the plate, Luis Angel Acuna.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get two. Get out of this.
Liner caught at second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
Jesse Winker in the box with two gone and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, left field, down the line. Hung up in a rundown now between third and home.
Picks himself up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Francisco Alvarez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Just missed.
Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got two outs. You've got to close the door.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back here in Milwaukee, getting the nod in this one, Tyler McGill.
Well, you're going to see good velocity between the four-seam fastball and the cutter. Better be ready to hit. It's going to be fairly straight, but just because it's straight doesn't mean it's easy to get the barrel on it.
Bottom of the first, and into the box for Baltimore, Gunnar Henderson. That one almost got him. That one lifted to left. Nimmo makes the grab, one away. Here's Tyler O'Neill. Ball one on a pitch inside.
1 ball, no strikes.
That clips the corner. 1 out, base is empty. That one misses, and a count 2-1. Pulls that one foul. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's the designated hitter for the Orioles, Ryan O'Hearn. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2 outs, base is empty. Now a swing, and O'Hearn sends this one high in the air and deep to right field. That one back there into the bullpen and gone. He'll touch them all. It's 3-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So 2 away with nobody on. Here's Adley Rutschman. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Heston Kjerstad stands in now and watches strike 1. That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Swings through that. Rutschman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Out number 3. Back here at American Family Field. All set for the start of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Bowman back to work. In the air, right field, Kjerstad puts it away for the out. So the lineup flips over. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Waste no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here's Juan Soto. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bowman measures 6 feet even. He features a 2-seam fastball, a splitter, a 4-seamer, and he works in a slider. And there's a hit. Throw cut off to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Golden opportunity right here. Since debuting in 2019, no player in the majors has hit more homers than Pete Alonso. Drilled out towards left center field. Mullins pulls it down. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Bottom of the second. Here's Ryan Mountcastle.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Out to short. Lindor slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. So up next, Jackson Holliday. And it's fouled away. Ball 1 there. Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
1-2.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. 2 down, bases empty. And next for the Orioles, Ramon Urias. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Makes the catch, inning over. And we're back. New inning getting started. And the batter now, Brandon Nimmo. Right side, hard hit. And he takes it himself for the out. And next for the Mets, Mark Vientos. 1 for 1 with a single so far. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Hard hit, right side. Whips it to Mountcastle. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Luis Angel Acuna, the next to hit. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Checks his swing. Now an appeal to first. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. 2 down, nobody on.
2-2.
And they'll do it again. Line drive, base hit.
Gotta love the resiliency shown in that at bat, battling with 2 strikes. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here's Jesse Winker. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the last of the third. Here's the center fielder, Cedric Mullins. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. Just missed. That one the other way. Gets down, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
McGill throws over, and he's back safely. Digging in, Gunnar Henderson. And that's way high, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Nobody out, runner at first. That to right. Soto pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 1 down. So next to hit for Baltimore, Tyler O'Neill. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Acuna has it for 1. What a double play that was. Start of the 4th. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
And that's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field, so that definitely felt good.
Next offering is fouled back. Here comes a pitch. Liner, base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Back-to-back base hits. So impressive that he was able to fight off that foul.
New arm out of the bullpen, number 63.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Into the outfield, base hit. And he can't come up with it. Alvarez crosses the plate. Cut off, now a throw home. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Safe at the plate, and the missed play comes back to bite them. And they lead by 4. And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
So digging in, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss.
Oh, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
And a foul ball. One out and a runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt, squirts away from Rutschman. Lindor up to third on the wild pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner from third comes across, and it's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Everything came together for him. There was nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, caught out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
And now here is Brandon Nimmo, and fires in a fastball at 95. Line drive, caught.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Vientos, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
One strike.
And that's a base hit. And now first and second with 2 outs.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Acuna in now, takes ball 1 off the plate. Slice the other way, that's a base hit. Alonso touches the plate to score. It's an RBI single, and it's now a 6-run lead. Jesse Winker will hit next. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Inside, just missed.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a drive. And it looks like trouble. 1 run is in. Another scores. 2 runs in on the play, and it's an 8-run lead. So 2 down. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Gregory Soto.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that skips in the dirt. Winker at second with 2 down. Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, in ballpark entertainment, you got a favorite mascot race?
Yeah, I love what they do in D.C. with the former presidents.
Somebody always gets tackled. They always get hurt.
I know, and it's just crazy. Imagine running around in those big, bulky suits, and somebody's always going to go down.
Fought off foul. Do you remember when Tim Kirkjian ran in the sausage race in Milwaukee?
No, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, they used one of the kid-size ones.
You know, this isn't exactly a mascot race, but I love what they do in Atlanta with the freeze.
Next offering popped in the air, right field. Soto gets under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. And he's already singled in this game.
I wanted to race the freeze at one point. I don't think my hamstrings could hold up for it now.
I feel like 5 years ago you could have handled the freeze. It would have been fun, and I would bait you into it and try and get you to train to race the freeze, and it just never materialized.
Yeah, I appreciate that you had enough confidence in me that I could beat a guy who looks like he was going to the Olympic trials at some point or another. But yeah, it's always a great thing to watch there in Truist Park.
Would you have worn one of those bobsled outfits like the freeze wears?
Nah, it would have been a little too revealing for me at this age.
I feel you. Kerstead swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right side. Soto really on his horse for it. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Back here at American Family Field, ready now for the 5th inning, and stepping in for New York, Tyrone Taylor. Line drive, base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
He's got it, and there's one down. And now Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. And he hits a ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Runner on the go. Next offering is fouled back. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add on. It's 11-1. In steps the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Swing and a miss, 99. How do you do? Alonso goes 6 feet 3 inches, 245 pounds, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And that takes care of Alonso. 2 down, bases empty. Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 3. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Just
that's
missed.
A ball. Too low.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're at the top of the 5th. That's way outside. 2-2. And that's
Full count.
downstairs and outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. O'Neill brings it in for the third out. Ready to go for the
Leading
last
off
half of the
for
inning.
the
And into the box for
the first
Baltimore,
baseman,
Ryan Mountcastle.
Mountcastle.
McGill back to work. Swing and a ball popped in the air. Acuna makes the grab. One pitch and one out. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. Oh, he hit him.
Time, that hit.
And that got him pretty flush.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Urias,
Ball.
the
No,
next to
that's
hit,
it.
takes ball one. Cut on and lifted in the air. And that'll get down for a hit. And now two aboard.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
And now Cedric Mullins.
Yeah.
Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly
0-1.
efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third. Now two away. Back to the top of the
Now
lineup.
batting,
Gunnar
the
Henderson,
shortstop.
the next to hit for the Orioles. 0-2 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
No balls. 2 strikes.
2 on, 2 outs. And
1-2.
ball one. That one
2-2.
away inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And he
Ball
dodges that fastball.
Straightened him up a little bit.
Fouled off again. And it remains 3-2. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Ball 4. Take your base. On the tag. You're out.
I've been doing this so long, don't think I can take no more. I think I'm going cold. I need to feed the social media.
An 11-1.
Shine so bright.